And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have returned with yet another. I have yet. This is already off to a great start. I have returned with yet another. Well, it's not in the title. No, it is in the title. I have returned with another chill stream. And while the while the word hardcore is in the title, despite that, it is definitely still a chill stream. Because Diablo 2 is one of those games where I could easily just turn my brain off and talk about whatever, since like most of the actions just involve a lot of clicking and not a lot that would distract me from whatever topic would be at hand. And hey, I figured it'd be an interesting idea since it had been a while since I played the original Diablo 2. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 2 Resurrected. In fact, as of a week ago, I just got done beating the game with every single class. I would have streamed something like that, but I am a bit worried that my graphics card wouldn't be able to handle that. It's good at handling games, but as shown with that one time I tried to stream Super Mario Galaxy with like HD textures, there was just like so many problems going on. And usually my PC would have been able to run that just fine, but ever since I switched graphics cards, maybe this one is just not stable. But you know what? We'll work with what we got. Oh, something is up with my Windows XP computer. But hey, now it works. I will get to starting that up momentarily as soon as the background song ends, because I want to give that a bit more of a I want to give that a bit more of an outro rather than just rather than just like cutting it off randomly. Okay, I think it's done. So now I just open the game on the Windows XP computer. I wonder if I can full screen this. Oh, yeah, I can. Though I don't think it looks very good if I just mostly full screen it. But you know what? I can work with this. Just gotta create my character. Okay, it lags a little bit, but I think I can work with that. Is it gonna show up on here? No, I'd have to change what's displayed. Okay, that is a bit much. Okay, there we go. Now I gotta adjust it a bit. There we go, now it fits. Oh, okay, there we go, now it fits. I wonder, what should I name this character? Oh, I don't even have an idea of what I should name him. Hmm. You know, I'm out of ideas. I should just go with Tucker. Once a hardcore character dies, it cannot be played again. Are you sure you wish to create a hardcore character? Yes. I don't know if it's because I like full screened it a bit or if it's just that I've been too used to resurrected to the point where I'm mostly seeing, to the point where I'm seeing a lot of pixels. Okay, I definitely gotta get that map out of the way. Okay, there we go. So I've got that set up. Now we start off with the first quest, but here's an interesting way I like to start off Diablo 2. I like to start off holstered and just start punching enemies like a grade school bully. It's so dumb, but also a very interesting way to start Diablo 2. And something that I had noticed the last time I did a chill stream is when I was playing Plants vs. Zombies, besides the fact that the frame rate of the recording, no, the frame rate of the whole stream itself, that did not look so well looking at the VOD. And I had found that it had to do with the rendering that wasn't cooperating with that. And now I found the right rendering setting for OBS and this graphics card, and everything should work. Actually, everything has been working since then. If you saw like the previous streams, then frames have been flawless for the most part. Not only that, when I played Plants vs. Zombies, I noticed that I ended up getting copyright claimed by... I'd gotten copyright claimed by a song that was in Plants vs. Zombies. Which is unusual, because isn't that just supposed to be a part of the game's soundtrack? It was like the main song as well. The song that you would hear in the menu. It was playing during a cutscene where you get to meet Crazy Dave. That is so unusual. They should really do something about that. Otherwise, how are people gonna do like a chill stream of Plants vs. Zombies on YouTube without getting copyright claimed? They could do it on Twitch pretty easily. Like, I know Germa did it on Twitch. Because I don't think... Maybe it's just not as easily possible to... Maybe it's just not as easily possible to get copyright claimed on... Or have your VOD taken down on Twitch for a Plants vs. Zombies song. Which again is so weird. I am so used to... You could tell I'm just way too used to Resurrected, because I'm used to like walking over the gold to pick it up. I guess that's also a Diablo 3 kind of thing. How are we feeling about Diablo 3? Because the last time that I played it was alright. Got to beat the game with a good friend. No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before that, in New Year's. Oh, the club is no longer working. Back to punching I go. Yeah, I thought Diablo 3 was still pretty interesting, even if it was no Diablo 2. I still thought it was alright. Diablo 4 I have not played, because I don't have the money for it. Okay, maybe I could have the money, but I don't want to like spend it all in one place. I don't like spending more than $20 on a game, especially if I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Oh, that's right, I could select a skill. Oh, I missed binding the... I kind of missed binding the certain F keys to certain skills. So, little known bit of lore involving me and Diablo 2. I was introduced to this game when I was in either preschool or kindergarten, and I got to play this game for myself when I was in kindergarten, and younger me was not aware of the concept of blood or gore. I wasn't even, like, fazed by it. I just didn't... It wasn't that I wasn't fazed by it back then. I just didn't know that... I just didn't know that it was blood. I had no concept of blood or gore. And it wasn't until I was introduced to games like Mortal Kombat through Mugen, which, yeah, the fighting game engine Mugen was how I got introduced to Mortal Kombat. The weird thing is when I saw like any like fatality that was from a Mortal Kombat character in Mugen, I would immediately click away from the video, and not due to being like scarred from the fatality, but because my mindset was, oh, this is something I probably shouldn't be looking at. And yet I wasn't fazed by it myself. Oh, there it is, the Den of Evil. I'm just gonna keep punching all the enemies until I find a weapon that's worthy. Okay. Speak of the devil, I guess. Now we got a sword. Except the shield is immediately broken. Okay, taken care of. It's quite satisfying how I could just like destroy the enemies pretty easily. I mean, in Resurrected, it's also satisfying to just attack the enemies by like spamming the A button near an enemy rather than having to aim at an enemy. Pretty much aims automatically. I know, keep talking about Resurrected instead of enjoying the original. It's I apologize for that. I know I could have also like used the legacy version of Resurrected to switch to like the lower graphics, but I have no idea if my graphics card would end up still having trouble even if it was on legacy mode. I'd be surprised if it did. Because you think turning down the graphics on with a setting like that would fix anything. We got another short sword. And we got some more stuff to sell. It's not likely that I'd be using those orange potions. Fulminating potions. Oh wait, I can add another skill. 2 skeletons for the price of 1. Oh, I'm at that point. Let's see, what do I not need? I don't think I need the bolts. Yeah, I'll wait to pick those up and sell those later. Definitely gotta destroy the shaman first, otherwise the Fallens are gonna keep coming back. Unless you tackle the problem at hand. At least if you don't tackle the problem at its root, then it's still gonna keep going for you. In which case the Fallen is the problem and the Shaman is the root. I don't know why I'm getting philosophical in a game like this.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, that's right. I still can't carry more things. I had also found that there was a fan update for this game that was known as Project Diablo II, but I have yet to try that out. Oh boy. I almost made a big mistake. But yeah, I'm very curious about Project Diablo II. It seems to have some new features compared to Resurrected. Which, don't get me wrong, Diablo 2 Resurrected does have some interesting features that are restricted to just that game. But nothing much past the usual endgame stuff. Because past that, it's just, Diablo 2 with updated graphics and controller support.
Hi there. Greetings.
Which I like the controller support, don't get me wrong. Might be one of the best things about that, because if you have a wireless controller, you could just, like, stand away from the PC or sit down somewhere away from the PC and just just hit the buttons. Why do I have a shield on the right hand? That's unusual. Definitely don't need the club. Or that wand. Or that sword. Or that. Definitely don't need that. Or that. Nor do I need the potions. Give those to the potion seller. Can you even afford that? One to 5, 2 to 6, 2 to 7. I'm keeping my eye on this. In which case I should probably sell that. Oh no, wait. Do I have enough points to get that? 27 dexterity, 21 strength. Okay, now I can get that. Oh, but now I gotta sell stuff to afford that. I'll see what I can work with. This is not a very smart decision, but I want that crossbow. I'm gonna just have to gather more stuff and sell more stuff. There. Let's see, what else can I look for? And there's still more enemies in... And there's still more enemies in the Den of Evil that I gotta get rid of. And the sounds of the zombies in this game are just... No, dude, I don't want... I will not let the nostalgia consume me. It's a fun game, but I will not let the nostalgia consume me. The game does hold up, but it has nothing to do with nostalgia. Oh. I guess we took care of that. Now I can get a third skeleton.
Enough to earn the rogue's trust.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust? Alright, now I think I can just go back to town pretty quickly. Though I might just want to move along here so that I'm close to the entry point of the Cold Plains. Oh yes, more things to sell. Oh, welcome, Raina. I was not expecting the sound of a cat. I don't think there are any cat enemies in this game. I'm gonna join on Twitch. Alright, you do that. Oh, there's more of them. Welcome back. This time on Twitch. Okay, I was just thrown off trying to hit that one zombie. All right, now I think I can afford that crossbow. Hopefully I can still buy it. I used to be Queso's right eye. I think I remember. Yeah, I remember the Queso's right eye account.
Greetings.
I think you even mentioned that you had rebranded to that account name. But it took a bit for me to recognize from the Amanda stream. Yeah, I definitely remember you. Alright, sell that. Sell that. Oh, but wait, I want the book. Whatever, I'm getting the book first. It's gonna have more use than... Oh. Can't afford the other one, unfortunately. But is the crossbow still up for grabs, even though I can't afford it at all? Oh, there was a little bit of lag there. Ah, that's not the same one. It's even more expensive. Can't have anything in the rogue encampment. At least I can have 2 other skeletons. Anyways, welcome to a hardcore Diablo 2 stream where the stream will immediately end if my character ends up dying. So if I end up being horrible at this game, I apologize. Especially if it ends up being a short one. Admittedly, I'm more skilled on Diablo 2 Resurrected because that has controller support and I could just like aim at whatever. Yeah, hopefully not. I'm like I'm resurrected. I can just I just easily spam the A button on controller and don't have to aim myself because there's like the auto aim thing with the controller. It's unusual. There's like I'm trying to resist the temptation of feeling nostalgic, but like the sounds of the enemies are making that really, really difficult right now. Because I used to spend like so many hours on this game, especially when I was like, especially when I had to have been in like elementary school. Yeah, that's how far back I go with this game. Because, like I mentioned earlier, younger me did not have the best concept of blood and gore. Like, you just saw, like, the red stuff from the enemies from watching my dad play this game when I was way younger, and it was just like, yeah, that exists. I had no concept of blood or gore. And then years later, I was introduced to the concept of blood and gore. And I guess I might not have been as... I guess I wasn't as phased either. Ketchup? I didn't even think of, like, the enemies bleeding out ketchup either. That's a weird thing. I feel like that has to be a common cliche for, like, the blood censorship. Cute gore is crazy. I don't even know what that is. Is like the ketchup is blood an example of that? I feel like there'd probably be like ketchup, tomato sauce, and red paint being a good example. Would there be any other examples that I'd be missing? Oh, I forgot about the other shamans that I gotta get rid of. It's cute things, but with like someone hurting someone. I see. Speaking of which, I don't know if you're familiar with some of the secret levels in, like, with one of the, like, a secret level that exists in Diablo 2 and one that exists in Diablo 3, but in, like, cute music. I see. In, like, Diablo 3, I think there is a level that involves, like, these, like, any monsters being replaced with, like, these unicorn creatures that you get to slaughter. Yeah, that is a thing. And unfortunately, I don't think I've gotten to that level. I don't think I've gotten to that level. I gotta find a way to... I gotta look up how to get to that, because I'm very curious to try that for myself. I've played the secret... Yeah, I've played the secret cow level before. I played it once by myself a few... Well, not a few years ago, but like during the days when I was able to access like random servers on Battle.net before the Battle.net launcher became a thing, because I would get like so many levels from like joining random games because I would join others' parties, and then when I had played when I did like a playthrough of this game with my friend Miguel, who was there for the Super Mario Galaxy stream and was also there for when I hadn't started multi-streaming yet and just streamed FNAF Security Breach on Twitch. We had behind the scenes we had done a playthrough of Diablo 2, and to end it off, I wanted to show him the secret cow level, and so I did. And what made it even more interesting is because I was the necromancer and I had the revive ability, I could bring some of the cows to my side. Yeah, though I don't have the though I don't have the Diablo 2 playthrough recorded because that was pretty much just meant to be a me and him thing. I'd feel weird if I like recorded every single game that I played or streamed every single game that I played. Because if I did, then that would just like be very taxing. Yeah, for funsies. Oh, how am I gonna attack this one? I gotta find a regular enemy somewhere so I can get some skeletons. Come on, come on! I need the skeleton, not that kind of skeleton. Okay, I thought it was Oh, come on. It just immediately died on me. Come on. Come on. If I recorded everything, yeah. But before I had started streaming a bit more often, I did used to record gameplay in like a funny moment montage kind of way, where it'd just be like me and my friends playing some multiplayer games, and I would have like the music and the music and sound effects in the editing and all that stuff. But I reached a point where it started becoming like a bit less fun to do. And I didn't want to like keep looking at it through like the eyes of like, oh, this will make great content. Because if you're consumed by that, that's not good. Then you're just like making content for the wrong reason. Well, maybe not the wrong reason, but just like a different point of view. It would just feel a bit weird to me to just like focus on that rather than just like actually having fun with friends. Because then I feel like it would be a bit. Then I feel like it would be a bit more stage. Which I'm not calling out anyone. I'm not calling out anyone for doing that. I just personally feel like it would. I don't want it to get that stage kind of feeling where, okay, we have to do this. And there are people that'll be aware that like it's all recorded and then like not even take it that seriously. I have a lot of respect for people that'll do that and not have to be like so consumed by content and some that'll even be obvious about it's like we're running out of ideas, but it still ends up somewhat interesting. Oh boy. What new skill do I get to defend myself? Oh no. That is not good. In my opinion, family vloggers are the worst. Definitely. All content all the any kind of like channel that's like all content all the time. That is pretty much, you're just pretty much making your own Truman Show at that point. Kid's gonna be watched by everyone. They expose their kid to social media too much. I don't know if it's a controversial view, but I feel like there should be a certain age where kids shouldn't have that easy access to social media. Because at worst, they could be at worst they could be exposed to some weird stuff, or just exposed to complete brain rot, and then we end up getting more iPad kids. Oh boy. The monsters heard me talking about iPad kids. They're not happy about that. They're all pro iPad kids. Yeah, 2024 kids are doomed. I think it would depend on the parents. If we end it, from what I've seen, I think it would depend on the parents. As long as we're as long as there's a chance that there will start to be parents that'll be the outliers, then I think we'll start to like drift from the overwhelming amount of iPad kids. The parents just need to do better. They need to be the actual parent. Can't just let the iPad be the parent the whole time. I can understand why some parents do that, because kids do need attention a lot of the time. Though I feel like just letting them have access to the iPad is I feel like just letting him have access to the iPad when they want attention it feels like too much of an easy solution. Whew. I did not want the stream to be that short.
Hello.
But the worst of them all is Sephora kids. I don't know if I'm familiar with Sephora. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be something that I regret looking up. Okay, I definitely spelled that wrong. Thanks, small keys on the phone. Like the shopping website? It's a makeup store. Oh, okay. I didn't even know there were Sephora kids. I wasn't even familiar with that concept. 10-year-olds are buying makeup. Does this mean that Toddlers and Tiaras is back? It just makes me think, like, does this mean Overwatch is back? Like, whenever I know Josh from who was also from the Amanda the Adventurer stream and the Mario Party stream. If you've seen those streams, you remember him. He would quote that video all the time. Like, does this mean Overwatch is back? And it wasn't until he sent the video that I found where the origin is from, because all I would know is that whenever Overwatch was mentioned, he would always say, "Does this mean Overwatch is back?" But yeah, why would 10-year-olds need makeup at that age? It doesn't make sense. It just sounds like some weird way of bringing those, like, toddler pageants back, which is super weird. Okay, there we go. Now we got that book. Let's see, is this sword worth keeping? You know, I'll take it. Yeah, no worries. I got what you meant. Oh, there we go. I can sell this for easy cash. But I still don't have a ranged weapon to go with. Which I know is not the weapon that's meant for the Necromancer. But this is one of those things where I like to play outside the box. I like to have both a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. Oh, now here's one that I can afford, but I don't have the dexterity. But I do have the skill points, or the stat points for the dexterity. I used to just stick with having the wand and either a shield or some kind of like necromancer only secondary item on the other hand. But since then I would start thinking outside the box and go with like the main one being a melee weapon of any kind, like a sword and a shield, or if I get access to it, like a two-handed weapon. As long as the amount of damage is good. Then a ranged weapon as a secondary one. Because I think the ranged weapon is what I liked most about when I used to play as Amazon. But I was always more of a... Well, like, my favorite class was always the Necromancer. And it still is, with my second favorite class being the Druid from the expansion pack. Because the Druid can become a werebear or a werewolf, and can summon other wolves to fight by his side. I guess there's the bias of being able to summon other helpers to fight alongside you. I feel like I'm missing one other corpse to make a skeleton out of. But who knows? Maybe two will do. I'll just have to find out. Yeah, I have very little patience for when the stamina runs out. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the druid can have wolves by his side and an oak sage or oak spirit and a vine that can poison other enemies, and past that you could switch from the vine that poisons enemies to a vine that will eat corpses to help the health and mana go up. I always can't tell if it's pronounced mana or mana, because in the game they say mana, but I've heard so many people I know refer to it as mana. Okay, finally took care of one of the minions. Come on, accept your fate. Oh, I don't want to accept my fate. I don't know if it's a region thing. Or if it's like one of those things that people always just pronounce differently. Yeah, this is not looking good. I feel like it's maybe it could be one of those words that's something that people are always gonna pronounce differently. Like the word caramel, because some people call it caramel, and there are some that call it caramel, which I never understood why it would be pronounced caramel. Because there's a second A in caramel for a reason. The second A in caramel is not to be ignored. In my opinion, at least. It's like how there's like nuclear versus nuclear. But I don't see an extra vowel in the word nuclear. So to me, it's always nuclear. There we go. Now I can get a full army. Is it gonna be enough to take on the dark spear women? No, the dark archers. That's what they are. Alright, got one of them. Now for the other. Where's the green one? Or turquoise one. Wow, just immediately invites herself over. I was in the middle of a battle with this very challenging one. It's rude. Let's see, is it worth going into cave level 2? I think I got this. Okay, down one skeleton, but can still bring back another. Maybe not. Maybe not. But that's okay, I can always just buy some more potions.
Greetings.
And one more. And buy a few of these. Because you can never have too many. And how did I forget to... Not now, Warv. How did I forget to stash the gem where it's supposed to be? Now I gotta get more skeletons again. Just gotta go back to that one area where there was that, there's that army of Fallens. Or whatever the plural for fallen would be. Oh, here's some more that I'm missing. Ooh, we got a ruby. So now I should probably get back to... the waypoint so I can go through that town portal. Oh no, dude, please take your time. Do please take your time shuffling towards the waypoint. Okay, there we go. Alright, new skill. Keep forgetting when that's noticed. There, now I got the armor to protect me. Okay, I think I got a chance. No, I didn't mean to fire that. I would just create a portal here. Maybe it was this way that I found the other... No, I don't think I've explored this area yet. Are none of these arrows hitting? Okay, there we go.
I need mana.
Oh, we got a mini boss. But hey, I could make a good amount of Twitch crash. That's unusual. Okay, now I think we have a good amount for... Now we have a good amount of things to sell, and then I could probably buy something interesting.
Good evening.
Alright, sell this. I definitely don't need a regular old club. Oh, if I wanted to, I could go for that. You know what? Why not? I think I can get to the amount of strength needed. No, I had definitely miscalculated. I'll keep this in mind, though. I will keep this just in case. Now I can get better boots. I can get an upgrade for... I could not get an upgrade for armor. Come on. Yes, one of them down. Come on, one more minion. Come on. None of these are hitting. We got a regular Dark Ranger. Come on. I want to get past so I can get the loot. Oh! That could have been bad. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? You're supposed to fight... You're supposed to fight that one up there. Okay, this is not going well. And I'm running out of arrows. Nice. Come on. There we go. So I'm going with melee until I find more arrows. Oh, that's right, the sword has the cold damage, so there's always that chance that the corpses just melt. Which is not very helpful for a class that likes to use corpses to have them fight for them. So I'm definitely hoping I can have enough stat points to switch to... I'm gonna have enough stat points to switch to the two-handed sword. Oh boy. Definitely gonna have to do damage from a distance. Oh, what? Did not mean to get that close. Yet another mini-boss. Can I draw you as a Twitch emote for no reason? I mean, I guess you could experiment with that. You have my permission to do so. As long as it's not a kind of Twitch emote that wouldn't be as long as it's not a Twitch emote that wouldn't be not safe for work. But if it's like any Twitch mode that is all right with the TOS, that's fine. You're free to go for that. Oh, there is like a whole army right here. Yeah, I know, probably like a thumbs up. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. Definitely gotta take the shamans out first before the rest of the fallen. There's a point in the game that I reach where I don't pick up just every single item on the ground. Just to save room in the inventory and make more gold out of what it is sold. I just resort to mainly picking up the items with the blue tags or the yellow tags or above. Sometimes even green tags or the bronze tags. Those are worth even more money than the blue and... Well, the yellow, it depends. Though I guess it also depends on, like, the weapon as well. Because the higher level wands tend to sell for a lot more than I would expect. Same with the scepters, the staffs. And the throwing knives, like, even though those would be plain, they still sell for a lot, and that surprises me. Oh, definitely gotta get rid of this mini boss right here. Ooh. 7 health remaining. Oh, speaking of green name tags. Gotta keep an eye on that. Oh wait, but is that worth... Oh, skeletons. Let's see, what does this have? 47 defense against the... Oh, that is something else. I have no idea if I'm gonna find anything better. But we'll just have to see. Maybe if I get far enough to the point where I actually get to Act 2.
I can't carry anymore.
Which in the original, I don't think I've gotten to Act 2 in hardcore mode. But in Resurrected, I know, talking about Resurrected again.
I can't carry anymore.
Can't enjoy the original without talking about Resurrected. But one thing about in Resurrected, I'd usually get like past Act 1 and then like end up losing all the progress on Act 2 in hardcore mode. But there was one time when I was the druid class and got past Act 2 and lost all my progress around almost the end of Act 3. Which at some point in my own time, I'm going to try again and see if I can get further than that. I don't know if I'd make that a stream because, as mentioned before, I have no idea if my graphics card is gonna give like the same issue that it did when I was playing Super Mario Galaxy with an HD texture pack. Because the moment that I did that, like, there were just like so many options, well, not options. There were just like so many problems so many technical problems going on, like. My graphics card would have that issue that some would get, where if it's like overloaded, then like the screen just goes black, and then like if you're on Discord, the audio just like stops for a moment until you give it some time to come back. And then there would be like the random chance of like anything that would be consuming a lot of RAM or a lot of memory in the GPU to just like close itself or freeze. And unfortunately, during the Mario Galaxy stream, that included OBS, so sometimes that stream would be cut short, and I'd have to hit the start streaming button again. Until the point where I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna play without the HD textures. I think that would be much less of a pain. Alright, now I can get around here. Although I should probably start getting to the burial ground to take care of that other quest. Wait, if I go around here, does that take me to... No, that's just a wall in the cave. I thought I could go around to that, to the entrance where I came from. Oh, a jewel. Do I have the inventory? Do I have the inventory space for it? Nope. But I can always, do this. And then just start selling stuff.
Good day.
Oh, they both just said good day. Yeah, I think I'll get more use out of the self-repairing one. And just get rid of that one. Oh, wait. Poison damage. I kind of like the poison effect. No, I definitely like the poison effect. Sell that. And then sell that. Yeah, selling that. Okay, can I get enough strength points to afford this? Oh, yes, I can. And upgrade. In the end, there can only be one. I was gonna start swinging this at enemies, but the barrels got in the way. But the moment that I see an enemy that isn't a fallen, I cannot wait to use this against them. I can't even tell if I hit that fallen because I was like far away from it, and the skeleton. It looked like the skeletons easily took care of it. Alright, now to see if I can... Now to see if I can get to the burial grounds and survive. Oh, there's still one left? Ooh, one hit. That is amazing. It is just like... Yeah, I'm definitely way too used to the controls on controller when it comes to resurrecting, because I'm just like having so much trouble trying to click on the enemies to just swing at them. And it's just satisfying for like the one-hit kills with that item. This might not be the right way because I'm seeing... Oh, no, wait, it was the right way.
Too many empty graves.
I forgot that he says that. Alright, got that. This is where I fight Blood Raven. And hopefully I can survive long enough.
My army will destroy.
I highly doubt. Oh, maybe you could be right. Maybe you could be right. You might have a point there. Unless, okay, maybe you make a decent point. Unless... if I can find corpses to use. Okay, there we go. Wow, that one immediately went down. Come on. Come on. Did Resurrected, like, nerf the game or something? Because I do not remember Blood Raven having the poison arrows. Come on. Okay, good, some health was lost. There's just so many of them right now. Just swinging the giant sword at them. Come on. Oh. Come on. Yes. I like crossbow as well. I have remained victorious.
Blood Raven. Rest well.
Even though Blood Raven was a terrible woman corrupted by the power of Diablo, still wishes her the best in wherever she ended up, either heaven or hell. Most likely hell if she got taken over by Diablo's magic. Oh, hey, a beast. Just the one hit after noticing him. And I almost do not want to switch back to the ranged weapon because of how satisfying it is to hit the monsters with a giant sword. Except when it misses. If it misses, that's another story. Here's a shaman. Okay, there we go. I know there's a part where the paths go in different directions. Oh, I think this is the path to the stony field. Oh, I was running out of the bone armor. There we go. And now we continue on to the stony field. I think not. I will not die that easily. It'll take a lot more than just one Dark Ranger to destroy me. More blue tags. Now, one of the ways that I usually look for the waypoint is to just like go on the edges of the map, because it would usually be somewhere close to what would be near the edges of the map. Oh, there is like a whole... Oh, there's like a whole family gathering over there. And I'm about to ruin their family reunion. Oh, I should probably heal. I definitely should have healed sooner. But I didn't think I was gonna need that yet. Oh, that's not the skill that I meant to use. They're blue now. You're blue now! That's my attack! My brain immediately went to... My brain immediately went to the Undertale brain rot. Hey, there we go. Alright, bye-bye to the favorite sis Jessica. Wait, who is Jessica? Is this someone that I... Is this someone that I don't remember, or is this from the Amanda stream? I don't know, I made her. Okay. I was confused. I had no idea who Jessica was. So saying that you just like made her, okay, now it all makes sense. If your aim was to confuse me, it definitely was a success. Okay, now I can definitely tell that I've had this game open for a while, because like my index finger is starting to fall asleep. Where is that waypoint? Oh, back to the shuffling again. Oh yes, more health potions. Okay, this definitely ended up more useful than another health potion. Except not entirely, but in this case, because I was getting tired of shuffling, then it ended up being a very useful potion. Oh, that's right. Now I could talk to this person who
welcome.
gives me a helper because I completed the quest. Anor, what kind of name is that? Okay, what are the options that we got here? We'll just go with one that has a high level, a skill that I would find useful, and one with a name that I could pronounce. So, Diane it is.
It is clear. The Order welcomes you.
Alright, let's see. 8 to 9. That seems lower damage than a regular crossbow. Or I could be mistaken. I gotta look at the damage ratio of other crossbows just to be sure. Okay, this is definitely better than what I have. This, not as good as the sword, but it does have poison damage. Maybe I could find a better two-handed sword somewhere. I'll probably swap this out with that. Sell all of these. I will let Diane have this.
I'll put that to good use.
Hopefully you do. So I won't be needing that. And to double check and make sure that there weren't any items that were socketed. Because if there were,
See you.
then I could definitely find use out of the chipped ruby. 6 to 9, 6 to 9, 8 to 9. Just buy one of these. 55. Oh, but is it worth it? Is it worth using most of my gold for that one armor? Yeah. Gotta just up the strength points by just one. Now I can afford it. Meanwhile, Diane gets this. What else can I upgrade? I will get one of these. As for the cap, I shall get this as an upgrade because it has more defense. Let's see, what does Geed have to offer?
A necromancer.
Okay, that's racist.
Good day.
Okay, this seems interesting to me. So I'll get that. See, the helm, is that worth it? Probably not. Okay, this I'll keep just in case. Oh, wait. Can't afford it. Because I know later I can make this a better axe. Once I complete a certain quest. And that particular axe already has more damage than the sword that I have. This is 8 to 18. This is 10 to 18. Maybe it'll show up again at another time. Alright, there we go. I don't need to worry about, like, stashing the gold at the moment, because if I'm carrying more gold than I can actually carry, then I can always stuff that in the stash. But I wouldn't have to worry about losing gold, because this is hardcore mode, so it wouldn't even matter if I tried to get the gold back, because if I die once in this game, I'm dead for good. And that's the whole premise of the stream. If my character ends up dying, then I have to end the stream. However, with the hour that we're currently at, and with how late it is for me, I think this will be a good point to end the stream for tonight and continue this another time. And with that being said, I thank you all for joining. I thank you all for joining me on this Diablo 2 hardcore chill stream. Which I know the title sounds like an oxymoron because hardcore and chill on the same title, but nonetheless, thank you. If you want to like find where I where I usually stream, I usually just stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/jpsfreak or on YouTube, also under the name jpsfreak because I stream on both platforms. And I can also be found on Twitter to just sometimes say ridiculous stuff that's on my mind. And as always, shout out to Nat or Danulmeister on Instagram who drew the PNG model. I always got to give a shout out to her because I really love the art for the PNG tuber. She definitely deserves the recognition that she definitely she definitely deserves like more recognition as an artist. So I shout her out for like most of the streams where the PNG tuber is involved. But anyways, this is the end of the stream for now. Maybe I'll come back to this game at another week. I have no idea what to stream next week at the moment, but it could either be this or it could be another playthrough of a game with friends included, or it could be another one of those multiplayer games that like Mario Party 4 that we got working last time. Well, I'll figure it out I'll figure it out next week. But for now, thank you all again. I will see you all very soon. Have a good night, everyone.